Okay, it's decided. We're gonna harvest our broccoli leaves and turn them into chips. My first mistake on this process was starting at 4 p.m. Just the process of cutting back the leaves took about an hour, and then I had to clean them and rinse them and then sort them. It was about 8 o'clock by the time I put them into the dehydrator. Couldn't find any specific recipes for creating broccoli chips, so I referenced a lot of recipes about potato chips and kale chips. A few of the recipes I saw suggested that you needed to actually like broil the broccoli before dehydrating it, but I'm a lazy girl, so I skipped that step. I did soak all of the leaves, stems, and broccoli heads for about 2 minutes in water. After rinsing, you're supposed to use a salad spinner, but I didn't have that, or pat them dry, but I also did not do that. Next, in a bowl, I took a handful of leaves, a teaspoon of avocado oil, and about a teaspoon of salt, and I mixed them together and massaged all of the leaves so that they were evenly coated. They were not looking very appealing at this stage, that is for sure, but I laid them flat on a dehydrating tray and then put the dehydrator on the highest setting possible. After about 4 hours, they were really brittle to the touch, but still really slimy from the oil. At this point, it was 1 a.m. I was exhausted. I packaged them all up in an airtight container and left them overnight, and then I threw them back in the dehydrator this morning. I read online that you have to be careful of over dehydration, but it didn't tell me exactly what to look for when it gets to that stage. So that's my biggest concern at the moment. It's not clear to me if all the oil will become evaporated or if it will always just kind of remain a little slimy. I snuck a few pieces, and texture-wise, it's basically seaweed. The internet says that they're done when you can take a hammer and it shatters like glass. We're not quite there yet. Make sure you hit that follow button so you can come back and watch me try and turn broccoli leaves into flour.